How
Or do you
about
support Trump?
abortion?
Um, S1P, do you support Trump?
Already up here.
How old are you?
No, I'm 19. I already been up here. I was the one that said keep doing your work.
Oh, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. Okay, abortion.
Yeah.
Okay. If I could prove to you that Democrats would have saved more lives, would you have voted for Harris compared to Trump?
Oh my God, you're gonna be talking about what Dean said.
The funny
Stop
thing is,
raising
Dean
me.
didn't come up with this. The funny thing is about social media. It was actually Adam. Do you know who Adam is?
Is the black guy that Dean's with
No.
him?
No, that's Santana. So Adam is like a smaller creator, has like 50,000 followers. He actually is the one that was talking about this study, the Langston study, um, and Dean and Parker started running with it. It's kind of funny how like the internet is. So they're gonna say, "Oh my God, you're saying Dean's." No, it's actually Adam's talking point, but it's a good talking point. So can you answer the question? If I was able to prove to you that Democrats would have saved more lives, would you support Harris over Trump?
I mean, it's not more about lives. I just don't like the concept of abortion
Why?
because you're preventing a life from being
Because you're killing
born.
someone, right?
Not killing someone, you're
Oh,
preventing a life.
okay. So should we ban not having sex since that would prevent lives? Should we ban people from breaking up because that prevents not having life? Should we ban contraceptives because that
You're
prevents
talking
not
about
having life?
suicide or
No, you
pregnancy?
said you said you don't agree with abortions because it prevents life from happening. Okay, not having
Yeah.
sex prevents a life from happening. Breaking up with
Yeah.
someone prevents a life from happening.
I mean, yeah.
Contraceptives prevent a life from happening. Should we ban all those three things? Yes.
No.
Okay, so then that's contradictory, right? So just because something prevents a life from happening doesn't mean we should ban it.
I'm not. It's not more, but like, you knew what was gonna happen. Like, how
Okay, a
hard can it
smoker, they
be?
smoke, they smoke, they know that
No,
they could have lung cancer.
how hard could it be to put on a condom if you
Wait,
did
but a condom
not want
prevents
a
a life from
child?
happening, and I thought you said you don't like abortion because it prevents a life from happening.
Yeah, a child already in the uterus, already
Okay, so then why is
forming.
abortion wrong? Because it's not because it prevents a life from happening. So why is abortion wrong?
Yeah, because you already have a baby. You're
So why
like
is that wrong? Why
killing
is
it
abortion
pretty
wrong?
much.
Tell me why
It
abortion is
pretty
wrong.
much killing the baby.
Okay, so if I were able to prove to you that Democrats would have saved more lives and Donald Trump would have killed more lives, would you still support Harris over Trump? Yes or no?
I mean, could have is a lot of ifs.
Just say yes or no.
Sure.
Okay, according to a study done by the Lancet, Donald Trump's cut to USAID via Doge will kill 14 million people, 4.5 million of them being children, and that's at the minimum. Harris would have not cut this, meaning Harris would have saved more lives, and we can look at this based on historical context. Based on the last decades, USAID has saved 90 million lives, so we know that this estimate is pretty much accurate. This is the lowest estimate. So this lowest estimate is pretty much accurate to the extent that it can be. Therefore, you would support Harris over Trump because Harris would have saved more lives compared to Trump. You can still be pro-life and support Harris. By the way, I'm just saying that it follows that you are not a Trump supporter, right?
But Harris would have not banned abortion, though.
No, but
So
you don't support Trump because Donald Trump would have killed more lives. Yes.
I'm not talking about like kill. I said he's like banning abortion, which I'm pro
I'm
for.
not banning abortion, but okay.
Yeah, like
You can be
trying
a
to prevent it.
pro-lifer and not support Trump. By the way.
I mean, you want to say it's wrong to allow a person a chance of getting a life?
I think abortion is a W. W abortion.
Why?
Because I love abortion.
Why exactly do you love it?
Because abortion is awesome.
Okay, and why is it awesome?
Because it's just wonderful.
Why
Are
do
we
you
just
think it's
contradicting each
wonderful?
other? I'm not. When have I ever contradicted what I said? He contradicted what he said multiple times. I'm not contradicting anything that I'm saying. I'm being very precise with my words. He agreed that
Okay,
if Harris would have saved more lives, he would have supported Harris over Trump. Therefore, he's not a Trump supporter because Harris would have saved more lives. Right. So you are no longer a Trump supporter, which means that we can now talk about abortion, and I can debate you as to why you're pro-life. But you're no longer a Trump supporter, so this prop doesn't
fine.
apply to you. So why are you pro-life?
Because I think it's a good thing to give everyone a chance of living, a
Why?
chance of a future.
Why?
Because if that was like, if your mom, my mom, anyone's mom would have an abortion, you wouldn't be here. Would you want that to happen?
If my
Like,
mom and father didn't, if my
do you
mom and
like your
father didn't
life?
date, if my mom and father didn't date, I wouldn't be here either.
Do you like your life? Honestly,
If my mom
do you
and father
enjoy
didn't date, I
living?
wouldn't be here either. Yeah, I enjoy life. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Would you want that to end? Do you
I
want to
wouldn't
die?
care if I got aborted. I wouldn't care.
That's not true.
Like,
You want to
if
say
I
you
got
wouldn't
aborted, I
care
wouldn't
if
care
you
because I
wouldn't be
wouldn't have
alive.
feelings, right?
You- Okay, right now, would you be happy
If like someone came
if
up
your
and like,
mom just straight up told you, "I wish I would have aborted you"? How about that?
um, it wouldn't make me happy.
Yeah.
Um, but if she did abort me, I wouldn't care.
Do you enjoy your life? You said yes.
Yes.
Would you want that life, the chance of you having that life being taken away from you?
I would rather have my mom have right to bodily autonomy. Right, just because I like my life doesn't mean, like, for example, should you be forced to give me your kidney if I'm
I
about to
mean, are you
die?
dying?
Yeah, if I'm about to die, should the government force you to give me your kidney?
Oh my God, you're actually going after your teen, but whatever. Yeah, I would give you my kidney if we were
Should
the
you be
same type and
forced?
you're about to die.
Should you be forced?
Should I?
Yeah, should you be forced legally?
Should
Should you
I?
be
No.
forced?
Would I?
Okay,
Yes.
so you shouldn't be forced the same way as women shouldn't be forced to go through with the pregnancy. In the same way,
This,
abortion shouldn't be banned, right? So now you're pro-choice. You think morally it's
I'm not
wrong, right?
pro-choice.
The same way as okay, yes, you are.
I want more life. Like,
Okay, should abortion be legally restricted?
legally,
Yes.
yes, in my
Okay,
opinion.
so then it should be legally restricted for
At
you
least
to like
not
have to.
only
You
restrictions,
should be
not to
forced.
like
You should
ban.
legally be required to give me your kidney. Then yes.
Maybe. Honestly,
Maybe. It's yes or no. It's a true
not
dichotomy. It
really.
can't be maybe.
Not really.
It
I'm
can't be
like
not
more
really.
like
It's
at
a yes
least
or no.
put
Should you be
no.
legally required to give me your kidney?
Legally, no.
Okay, so then that's a contradiction. Why should women have the legal access to abortion restricted?
Sorry, I cut out.
Happy Father's Day. Today's not Father's Day. Today's Juneteenth. Happy Juneteenth and Happy Pride Month. That's a contradiction. Why do you want abortion to be restricted, but you don't want to be forced to give me your kidney? Why?
I want to like not like restricted, but like more like at least put more barriers before getting it, like
No, I think it should be
counseling.
easy to get. I think abortion should be paid for by the government.
So you would rather people regret later in life that choice? Like, I won't want
Sure,
like
regrets happen
sure
with
if
everything.
you're gonna
I regret
really
flipping
want
this
it.
water bottle because it landed on my microphone and it pushed the microphone closer to my mouth. Does it mean I should be legally restricted or should it be legally hard for me to flip this water bottle? Absolutely not. Does it mean I should not flip this water bottle anymore? No, I'll continue flipping it, even though it might hit the microphone again and hit me in the face again. I came up with that on the fly. It's a Loki, a W analogy.
Mm. How about
Silenced or silence?
no? I'm thinking. So
Let me play some waning music. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun
God, bro.
dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun
What do you?
dun
Anyway, so why would you not want restrictions? Like to at least make sure the person's knowing what they're doing,
Yeah,
aware
sex
of what
education. I
they're
love that.
letting
Yeah,
go.
we should have sex ed. In fact, I
No,
think
I'm
you're
not talking about
progressive.
sex ed. Like counseling, therapy
Sure, therapy. Absolutely, free therapy for everyone. Absolutely. Sure.
before having it.
Sure. Free therapy. Absolutely. But it should still be easily accessible to get an abortion.
Like, okay, if you were raped, fine. If you were like,
who are you to decide? Who are you? What's your name?
you want my name?
Yeah, who are you? Who are you to decide
Oh
who
yeah.
can get access to healthcare? Who are you?
Who are you decide who can't get? Like, I'm not God,
I'm not
but
deciding
I have
anyone who can't get.
opinions.
I'm saying women should have the access to choose. You are saying women shouldn't be able to choose.
Not saying they shouldn't, but I'm saying
Okay,
there
so then
should
they
be
should have the legal right
restrictions
to abortion, then,
before they commit it.
If you're just saying sex ed, therapy, yeah, I support that, but it should still be easily accessible to get an abortion. I think you're progressive, right? I think you're progressive. Is your goal to reduce the amount of abortions, or do you just want to restrict women's access altogether? What's your goal?
Reduce the amount of uh, babies aborted.
Not babies, they're fetuses. The definition of baby
Fetuses.
is post
Are you happy?
birth. Post birth, yes. So if your goal is to reduce the amount of abortions, you're progressive because progressive policy is going to be helping women. The main reason for abortions is going to be economic insecurities. Progressive policy, like social safety nets, reduce the economic instabilities within households, which would mean it
Sure.
would be
If
easier for
they're
women to
like
be able to have children,
poor,
which means you
let the
support
government
progressive
help
policy
them.
because that would inevitably reduce the amount of abortions that happen every year. Yes?
Sure,
Okay, so then you're
if they're
progressive and you're
poor
pro-choice.
and they want
Congratulations. Wow.
an abortion just because they can't afford it, the government should pay for that, which I'm pretty sure they do.
The government. The government should pay for everyone's abortion, absolutely.
No, I'm talking about the cost of
Yeah, pretty expensive
having a
abortions.
child.
The government should pay for them. Your taxpayer dollars should
Nope.
go to paying for fetuses' deaths.
No, I'm talking about how my taxpayer money should go to help raising the child instead of killing.
No, they should go to killing the fetus.
No, raising.
Killing.
Why?
Because if women want abortions, they get abortions. If they want to raise a child, they raise a child, and if they want to put it up for adoption, they put it up for adoption.
Yeah, sure.
I'm
Put it up for
agreeing with you.
adoption.
We should have
That's
social
a
safety
better
nets.
option.
Hold on. We should have
100%.
social safety
Yes.
nets. We should have social safety nets to make it easier for mothers to raise children. To make it we should
Yes.
fix the adoption procedures that happen because
True.
those are horrible. Because look at the stats; those are absolutely horrible. And we should also have the government paying for abortions. We should have all three
No.
of them, and all three of them are possible. You tax the rich. Bam.
Sure, 2 out of 3, sure.
No, 3 out of
Last
3.
one's no.
So you literally just want to control women's bodies.
No, I don't know. I want to control it. I want to restrict.
Women's bodily autonomy. Yeah, we know.
No, restrict.
Women's access to their own body. Yeah, we know.
Oh my God, bro! Can I say something?
Go ahead. What do you
I
want
want
to
to
restrict?
restrict, like
Women's bodily autonomy.
at least the amount of time before they can get
Human
it.
rights. Human rights. You want to restrict their human rights? Yeah. It's frustrating,
So-
isn't it?
Yeah, a lot.
How do you feel about the women? 60 rape victims per day that don't have access to abortion. 60 million a year that don't have access to abortion.
Yeah, I
How,
said they
how
can
difficult do you
get
think
it.
it's for them?
I said they can get it. I said if they
So
got
women should
raped,
have legal
sure.
access to abortion. Congratulations, you're pro-choice. You're
No, I said
anti-Trump, progressive,
if they
pro-choice.
got raped.
Congratulations.
If they got raped, sure.
Elective abortions as well.
If they got raped, sure, but not
Well, who are you to
any
decide?
day.
Who are you?
Like you. If you consented legally, no, I don't think that should be allowed. Because why? Yeah, I'm trying to tell you why. Because you could have prevented that choice easily not to have a
Okay,
baby.
so people shouldn't have
Condoms,
access.
not
People
having
shouldn't have
sex,
access to healthcare if they get into
anything.
a car accident, right? Because they consented to driving and they knew the consequences of driving, which could have been getting into a car accident. Therefore, you think it should be legally restricted for people who do get into car accidents.
That's why
to get
people have
access to healthcare.
insurance. Exactly why people have
Okay,
insurance.
but the point is they shouldn't have access to healthcare though, because they knew the outcomes of getting into a car and driving, which could lead to a car accident. And then if it does happen, they knew the outcomes, which means that they are responsible, which means they shouldn't have access to healthcare. Yes.
Okay, why did people put on seatbelts when they get into a car?
Oh, sure. Most elective abortions happen because of failed contraceptives.
Nah,
Seatbelts can
'cause
also
they
still cause
want
injuries.
to
And
protect
the same way as failed
themselves.
contraceptives can also cause pregnancies. Oh my God, they're both analogous. So you think in both
When-
circumstances,
when you put
if
a
someone gets into a
condom
car
on,
accident and wears a seatbelt,
it
they
might
shouldn't have
not
access
only
to they shouldn't have access to healthcare. Or let me give you a hypothetical: if someone doesn't wear a seatbelt, they should not have access to healthcare. Is what you're saying? Yes.
No.
So then, what was
I'm
the point of bringing the
saying
seatbelt up?
they're
What was the
not
point?
wearing
Then what was the point of
seatbelt,
bringing it up?
they know their consequences if
Okay, the
they're
same
gonna
way
get
as
in a car
driving the
crash.
car, they know the consequences. Therefore they shouldn't have access to healthcare. The same way as abortion, they know the consequences of sex, which consent to sex doesn't consent to pregnancy, by the way. But let's just say hypothetically it does. Well, still they know the consequences. Therefore, in both scenarios, they shouldn't have access to healthcare. Yes.
I'm saying you put on a seatbelt. You're trying to protect yourself if
You
that
put on
scenario
contraceptives. You try to
happens.
protect yourself.
That's why people
Most
put on
abortions happen because of failed
condoms to try to
contraceptives.
prevent, like,
Okay, most abortions happen because of failed contraceptives. The same way as car accidents still happen, even though seatbelts are worn, right?
How,
Absolutely
dude?
fine.
Isn't a condom like 99% effective? Like 99.99.
You're just stupid.
You
Can you like give me an actual like argument as to why abortion is wrong? Like we're just going in circles here. Give me like why you think abortion is wrong. I haven't had a good abortion debate in a while. And like you're this one exception that I like typically allow like once every week or once every 2 weeks. So like, give me the actual argument. Like why do you think it's morally wrong
it's
to get an abortion?
98% effective.
Why do you think it's morally wrong to get an abortion? Why do you think it's morally wrong to get an
preventing a life
abortion?
from happening? Like, what else can I say?
Okay, you're preventing a life from happening the same way as if you aren't legally required to give me your kidney, my life would also be prevented.
Okay, that's
Therefore,
a good
you should
thing.
legally
That
be
means we
forced to give me
save.
your kidney, yes?
That means we save another life. If you're gonna die, yeah, nice.
But that means you should legally be required to give me your kidney.
Honestly, I'm actually kind of liking this idea. Then you're saving lives, securing more workers, more taxpayers. Sure.
Hey, give me your kidney right now.
I mean, wait.
Give me your kidney?
I mean, are you dying?
Yeah, give me your kidney right now. Ship it over.
It doesn't look like you're dying.
Well, how could you know?
Because you look perfectly well.
You obviously
What are you
don't
talking
know how problems occur, right?
Alright, show me.
No,
at
just give
least
me your
the
kidney. Give me your kidney.
doctors know
No, just give me your
of
kidney.
your.
What's wrong? You don't want to give me your kidney?
Sure,
You'll give me your kidney?
sure. If you need one, I'll give you one.
Okay, so you'll give me your kidney if I need
What
it.
blood type are you?
You'll give me your kidney?
What blood type are you?
It's a yes or no.
I mean, if you need one and you're dying, sure.
Okay. You do realize if I ever do need a kidney, I could like use this agreement for you to give me
Okay.
your kidney.
Okay. I'll save another life. Fine.
This is the worst